Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. Our winter athletes have had a busy week battling for their postseason ambitions. Kicking things off this week was our boys basketball team that has had a season full of highs and lows. They snuck into the playoffs as the 31st seed and found themselves matched up against the Hingham Harbormen, who were coming off hot, winning 7 of their last 10 games in the regular season. The teams met up on Tuesday night, with our Warriors enjoying the home court advantage. The team pulled off its first playoff victory since 2012, as they have played with tremendous energy and grit, thanks in large part to the outstanding performances of Will LaPlante and Tommy Martirano. LaPlante had a career-high 32 points, leading the team with his impressive scoring and outstanding defense. Martirano was also a crucial player in securing the win, scoring 20 points and making key plays throughout the game. This victory was a massive accomplishment for the team and has undoubtedly boosted their confidence heading into the game against Lawrence High School, which is widely considered to be one of the best teams in the state. The King Philip team was focused on bringing the same level of intensity and focus in their matchup, hoping for a big upset.
Career high, 32 points. How'd it feel?
Felt great. First win since 2012, 11 years on the date. It was a great night to be able to win at home. Mott's had 20 points, and then Grant locked up their best players, so it was a really fun night.
What are you guys doing to mentally prepare for a tough Lawrence team?
Very good team, number 2 in Division I. They've only lost 2 games all year. Kind of just have to go in mentally, play hard, knowing that the season's on the line, and just play back against the wall. We're kind of the underdog, so maybe we can get an upset.
What are your thoughts on KP's first playoff win in 11 years?
So proud of this team, man. Came so far. We went from just a team who was doubted, just a ton of boys.
From nothing to something, come on now.
So I feel like no matter what the outcome is tonight, I'm happy with this team, and I'm happy with what we've done this season. I love my boys. I'm ready to die for them on here. I'll go to war with them if I have to. If I have to take a charge on a 6'8" kid, I'll take a charge on a 6'8" kid. That's what's gonna have to happen. But Jacksini signing off.
The King Philip girls basketball team had a phenomenal season, but unfortunately, it came to an end in the first round of playoffs against Acton Boxborough. Despite a stellar performance from Emily Sawyer, who scored 29 points, the team was unable to secure a victory and ultimately fell short with a final score of 62-57. It was a tough loss for the Warriors, who worked hard all season long. Nevertheless, they can hold their heads up high and be proud of what they've accomplished throughout the year. The team displayed great teamwork, resilience, and determination, and they will no doubt return next season even stronger and more motivated.
We lost our first playoff game against Acton Boxborough, but it was a good game. We fought hard. We were kind of down most of the game, and then we got back into the game, and we ended up losing in the end, but it was a good game overall. Our season overall was good. We finished 11-5, 11-6, so we had a pretty good season. I think next year is going to be a little bit different because we're losing 4 seniors who take significant minutes on the team, so that's going to be a little different next year, but I think we'll be able to fight back and get ready this summer for next season.
Our cheer teams have been working hard leading up to a heavy competition season. The JV team had their last performance of the season last weekend and had a flawless performance. The varsity squad scored an 81.4 in their competition and are moving on to regionals this weekend. They will be heading to Whitman-Hanson this weekend and will take the floor at 1:20 p.m. The team will be pushing for a score of 80 or above, which will qualify them for the state competition. The girls hockey team played in 2 tournaments over the break and were victorious in both. The first one was a close game on the road against the Milton Wildcats. The game ended with a big dub for Kp in a classic hockey shootout. Junior Nikki McDonald scored both goals to tie the game at 2-2, paving the way for Kat Prekov and Kelly Holmes to score the clutch shootout goals. After Kp's offense dominated, they continued to trend against Bishop Stang, taking a huge 5-2 victory last Thursday to steal the tournament title. Junior Kelly Holmes continues to be a force on the ice, scoring 4 goals and was named player of the tournament. Freshman Katie McGann found the back of the net in that game as well. On Wednesday, the girls took on Lincoln Sudbury at the Valley Sports Arena. The girls took a tough 6-1 loss against a team who had been dominating all year with an outstanding record of 15-5. They were also ranked 8th in Massachusetts. King Philip 8th grader Rylan McKillop slipped one past the goalie in the second period with the assist coming from classmate Taylor McDuff, but that was the only goal the team could muster against a staunch defense. The future looks bright for the team as many underclassmen have already made an impact and have gotten a taste of what varsity hockey is like. Although the girls' season is coming to an end, there are many bright sides and positives of this outstanding season. To the seniors, you should be very proud of yourselves. You have dedicated countless hours and endless effort to this team and it paid off. You have left behind a legacy that will continue to last for years to come.
Here was senior captain Brielle Harrelin of the King Philip girls hockey team.
We played a very hard-working team in our division. They were really good. They're a fast, strong, physical team. Overall, I think we played really good. We tried really hard, but unfortunately we did not come out with a win.
The boys hockey team played the Hingham Harbormen last night in round 1 of the playoffs. The team worked hard at practice all week and installed a new defense to help prevent Hingham's neutral zone break-in. This team has really had a great season both offensively and defensively.
What are you guys doing on the ice and off the ice prepare for playoffs?
On the ice, we're working on a new forecheck to cut off their cross-ice passes, which is a huge part of Hingham's breakout. So that's going to be a way for us to shut them down.
Explain a forecheck.
So a forecheck basically is when the other team has the puck, how you're going to come at them in their offensive zone in order so they can't get the puck up the ice. And off the ice, we've always been building our team chemistry. I mean, Charlie Falcon and Cole, for example, like, our chemistry is just unreal.
I think we will do better than everyone expects because they didn't look too good from the film we watched, and I think we will win.
The wrestling team had a very strong season, finishing with a record of 15-4. They were the Midland Duels Team Champions for the 2nd year in a row, placed 3rd overall at sectionals, and qualified 9 wrestlers for the Division II state tournament.
My coaches were very proud of me and proud of my season. I went to states, which is as a first-year wrestler, pretty good.
And they have one man still standing, and that would be junior Colby Cloutier, who will be competing in the 2023 New England Interscholastic Wrestling Championships this afternoon. Colby has a season record of 41-3, and 37 of his wins were by pin. Colby has a string of accolades this season already as the Milford Tournament Champion, the Framingham Tournament Champion, the Sectional Champion, the D2 State Champion, and he placed 5th at all states. Best of luck to Colby at New England's today.
All right, Colby, you are the only wrestler left. You are going to New England's. How does that feel?
I'm pretty excited. I haven't been there before. I didn't make it last year, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of hard competition.
Good luck. Colby, let's go!
This past Wednesday, 4 of our ski team racers competed in the MIAA Alpine Ski Championships in Berkshire East Mountain Resort. Representing the girls' team was Ava Lutfi, Megan Eldred, and Audrey Lutfi. And the lone representative for the boys was Charlie Morris. Congratulations to all our skiers for a successful season despite the lack of snow.
We had a great race yesterday. It was states, me, Megan Eldridge, and Ava Lutfi. We didn't have a coach, but Ava's mom stepped in. We were chilling. We all did great. Top half, we all beat our bibs. It was a fun day. Girls had GS in the morning, slalom in the afternoon. Boys had slalom in the morning, GS in the afternoon. It was just a good time. We all did good.
Also, this past Wednesday, 3 of our indoor track runners, Kevin Smith, Dean Grenice, and Sean Woods competed in the annual pentathlon competition at the Reggie Lewis Center, and the boys had great success. Kevin Smith placed 12th overall, followed by Deegan Grenice, who placed 25th, and Sean Woods came in 30th overall. These 3 athletes worked hard training for the strenuous competition, and it paid off. It was a great way to end the season for these accomplished athletes. Flannery Miller represented King Philip at the state swim meet last weekend. She had an impressive performance, scoring 25 points overall. She placed 8th in the 200 individual medley and 5th in the 100 breaststroke. The team placed 25th overall in Division 1.
They went really well. I had 2 podium swims. I got 5th in the breaststroke and 8th in the 2 IM. And I dropped 3 seconds off in the 2 IM time. It was definitely like, I didn't think I'd be like sad, but on my last podium for the breaststroke, it was like very surreal. I just like remember looking around and I was like, oh, this is like the last time I'll be up here. I think like personally my goal was to just like have fun with swimming and like work on just loosening up and not being so stressed about certain races. And I think high school helped me achieve that goal.
The Bruins return from the All-Star break with a 7-game win streak and are going all in for the Stanley Cup this year. Over the trade deadline, the Bruins traded for defenseman Dmitry Orlov and forward Garnett Hathaway from the Capitals.
He's made that would have been something. Oh, a huge hit! A 2-flames glide, pass in front, they score!
Saturday night against the Canucks, Linus Ullmark scored an empty netter, becoming the first ever Bruins goalie to ever score a goal.
He scores! Linus Ullmark, the odds-on Kpsn Trophy winner, scores an empty net goal to seal this win.
David Pastrnak is leading the Bruins with 79 points, having 37 assists and 42 goals. The Bruins play Saturday at 1 against the New York Rangers, which is always a good Original 6 matchup. Hopefully the Bruins can keep this winning streak alive and end up having the first seed in the NHL heading into the playoffs.
You know, Bruins, great team this year. Fast on the ice, defense and offense. You know, you got a good team when your own goalie scores, and I do think they're going to be Stanley Cup bound this year.
Bruins doing really great. I mean, Ullmark's insane. Pasternak's in the race for the Art Ross Trophy. Top, going for the President's Trophy. I mean, we should win the Cup, no doubt.
I think it's the year for the Cup, and I'm ready for that parade.
Despite having one of the best seasons in recent memory, the Celtics are having their fair share of difficulty this week. Coming off a previous 3-game heater, the Boston Celtics fell short to the Knicks 109-94 this past Monday. Snapping their streak, Jason Tatum had 2 technical fouls and eventually got ejected from the game for the first time in his career. On a close call on Saturday against the Sixers, the Celtics were able to squeeze their way to victory with a buzzer-beater 3 from Jason Tatum. With nearly no time left, Embiid hit a full-court shot, but it was not able to get off in time, resulting in another Celtics win. The C's still have the best record in the NBA, and they look to take home another big win against the Brooklyn Nets later on tonight. With snow finally moving in on us this season, it's hard to think about baseball, but the Red Sox are off to a hot start in their spring training season. Their home opener is scheduled for March 30th against the Baltimore Orioles.
You know, not just the Bees, the Thieves, and the Sox. We're all rolling. Like, you know, I'm saying we get a 3-peat Boston Sports Parade this year. That's a lock. Thieves Championship, that's a lock. Tatum MVP? MVP? That's a lock. We don't play in that around here. We're the city of winning. This is Chip City. Stop playing with us.
And that's our broadcast today. We wish all our winter athletes who are still in action the best of luck. And we'll be back next week with all the updates.